a show, and it just blew my mind.
He said the objective of Bad Boy is to kill talent.
Against the backdrop of harrowing allegations of abuse by Kessie against Shay Diddy Holmes, a deeply troubling pattern emerges extending beyond his romantic relationships and into the very fabric of his family. It's crucial to remember that amidst these grave accusations, Diddy-owned children have not been spared from his alleged controlling and destructive tendencies, particularly in their professional lives.
Growing up, I was around so much, between the music business and, everything. But, I was sitting back, gaining all that.
Starting with Quincy, Diddy's adopted son, a disturbing narrative unfolds illustrating how Diddy's influence may have severely hindered his son's budding career. The most glaring example of this is the incident with the TV series Empire. This hit drama, known for catapulting its stars to new heights, could have been a golden ticket for Quincy. But Diddy reportedly had other plans, according to a source quoted by Page Six. Diddy kicked up a huge stink and called all the top brass at 20th Century Fox TV to get them to change their rules over music rights, but to no avail. His insistence that his son should not sign over his intellectual property rights to Fox led to Quincy being banned from the show. This decision was not only about protecting Quincy's music rights, but also, as some suggest, about maintaining a tight grip on his career trajectory.
Just looking at my beautiful son, boy, you's a beautiful black king. Jesus, you just...
Diddy's intervention and Quincy's potential role on Empire is particularly significant given the show's immense popularity and its track record of boosting the careers of its stars. Quincy's exclusion from the show, as alleged, might have robbed him of a prime opportunity to establish himself independently in the entertainment world. It's a move that raises questions about Diddy's true motivations. Was it protective paternal instinct or a desire to keep Quincy under his wing, thereby limiting his growth? Beyond Diddy's shadow, continuing from the revelation about Diddy's alleged interference in Quincy's career, the spotlight shifts to another of his sons, Justin Combs, whose life and choices seem equally impacted by his father's overpowering presence.
You getting Justin going in music this young?
Nah, he just do it. If he want to be a garbage man or a mailman, it's all good. Whatever he want to do.
Justin Combs, a promising athlete, chose to attend UCLA over Harvard, a decision that raised eyebrows. This choice, as some speculate, was influenced by Diddy's personal preferences, rather than Justin's academic or athletic prospects. The decision itself speaks volumes, suggesting Diddy's desire to keep his son within a certain sphere of influence. The situation at UCLA escalated dramatically, culminating in an altercation that painted Diddy as not just overprotective, but dangerously so, according to reports. Diddy brutally assaulted Justin's coach, Alosi. This incident occurred after OSEI reportedly criticized Justin for not being in peak physical condition during a practice session. The confrontation, as reported by sources, took an alarming turn when Diddy allegedly grabbed a kettlebell and attempted to strike AOC. This account is supported by a statement from UCLA's head coach Jim Mora, who called it an unfortunate incident for all parties involved. Diddy's actions at UCLA went beyond mere parental concern, displaying a pattern of aggressive intervention in his son's affairs. His insistence on inserting himself into situations regardless of the consequences further underscores the theme of control that permeates his relationships with his sons.
So he got to look good going into it, because right now, in the public's eye, he don't look that good, bro.
Adding to this turbulent narrative, Misa Hilton, Justin Cease's mother, fiercely criticized Diddy in the wake of their son's DUI arrest. Her scathing remarks on Instagram pointed directly at Diddy's influence. She expressed deep frustration with his lifestyle, suggesting it led Justin down a problematic path. Hilton's comments like, "I'm not protecting anyone anymore. This my son and all the children I love, a come to Jesus moment," and the statement, "a fish rots from the head down," means that in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. Vividly illustrate her outrage and disappointment. Hilton's tirade didn't stop there. She accused UCLA, where Justin played football, of failing her son, stating, "UCLA to everybody can get it." These words, potent and raw, reflect her deep-seated belief that the environment around Diddy including educational institutions like UCLA, played a role in their son's downfall in her furt. Her remarks Hilton didn't shy away from targeting Diddy's professional choices, questioning his moral compass. Her statement, "How did you go from one of the greatest to ever do it to making all your money off booze and suing the damn company," implies a stark deviation from admirable success to questionable ethics. Moving deeper into the intricate web of Diddy's familial and professional entanglements, we arrive at the curious case of Christian Combs, Diddy's son, with Kim Porter. Christian, often referred to as Diddy, meaning me, and praised for his striking resemblance to his mother, emerged as a potentially major player in the music scene. His journey, however, unfolds a narrative that aligns eerily with the overarching me of Diddy's alleged control over his children's careers.
See him chase his dream and to see like all of the obstacles that he had to overcome without my help.
Christian's music career initially sparked widespread anticipation. His entry into the industry was nothing short of a dream come true. As he himself described on Instagram, "I got signed to Epic and Bad Boy Records. I'm extremely thankful for everything that God has blessed me with, and I will never take it for granted." This statement, full of hope and gratitude, marked what seemed like the beginning of a promising path in the footsteps of his iconic father, yet the trajectory of his career raises perplexing questions. Despite having the talent and the backing of Diddy's powerful platform, Christian's career hasn't seen the explosive growth one might expect. Observers can't help but wonder why Christian, with all the resources at his disposal, hasn't made a more substantial mark in the industry. Speculation is rife with suggestions that Diddy's own insecurities and need for control might be stifling his son's growth. One can't ignore the murmurs that Diddy, despite his public persona, might be harboring a fear of being outshone by his own progeny. The whispers of Diddy's jealousy and controlling nature gain traction. When considering his history with other artists, it's said that he doesn't allow anyone, not even his sons, to outshine him. This sentiment, "There's only one star in that show," resonates strongly in the context of Christian's stunted career progression. This idea that Diddy would extend the same suppressive tactics he's rumored to use on his artist to his own children paints a troubling picture of a father whose love and support might be conditional upon his own unchallenged supremacy. And that was it. Be honest with it. And he can't be honest with it. However, it's essential to juxtapose these speculations with the significant achievement in Christian's career. Christian Combs did secure a chart-topping record with Can't Stop, Won't Stop, a collaboration with Kodak Black. This accomplishment, significant in its own right, coincided with Diddy also topping the charts, a father-son duo making history. Diddy's celebration of this moment, as he said, "I'm so proud of you, that was God's work. But that's also our work. Put in that hard work," might appear to contradict the narrative of a controlling father sabotaging his son's success. This dichotomy between Diddy's public celebrations of his son's achievements and the underlying rumors of his controlling nature adds layers of complexity to Christian's career story. Are these moments of shared success genuine reflections of a supportive father, or are they meticulously crafted scenes in the ongoing drama of a family caught between love control and the relentless pursuit of fame? He's saying, "We bad boy. We know. It's bad boy." You continuing the narrative, the general pattern of behavior exhibited by Diddy becomes increasingly evident beyond the familial sphere. His interactions with artists under his label reveal a similar trajectory of control and alleged sabotage. The case of OD Day of Danity Kane is particularly illustrative. OD Day openly accused Diddy of mismanagement and financial exploitation, stating Diddy has mismanaged artists and stolen their money his whole career, including Danity Kane. Now he is showing up with 18 days left before the election to get Trump out of office. This accusation is a direct hit at Diddy's credibility, not just as a businessman, but as a mentor and leader in the music industry. Craig Mike got thrown off the label, who is we Black Rob didn't get a chance to spend none of his money at D-Day's cost. Comments extend to personal experiences of intimidation and fear, painting a vivid picture of the oppressive environment under Diddy's management. Puff is a very difficult person to work with. Everything had to be perfect. We were scared to death with what would happen with Puff each day, she remarked. This not only echoes the sentiments of control and perfectionism seen in his familial relationships, but also highlights a pervasive environment of fear and intimidation. The pattern of Diddy's alleged Misconduct doesn't stop with artist management. His business dealings, too, have come under scrutiny, as seen in his tumultuous relationship with Dio. The multinational spirits company ended its partnership with Diddy following a lawsuit where he accused Dio of unfair treatment, asserting they were unwilling to treat its black partners equally. Diddy's allegations against Thale were stark, claiming they kneecapped Daly on sales growth for nearly a decade and marketed it only to urban customers. This conflict adds